Imagine borrowing money from a loan app, you miss the payment deadline, and suddenly they grab a photo from your gallery, Photoshop your face into a naked porn star's body, and send it to everyone in your contact list.
Asan Loan had photoshopped Bhumi's face onto this porn image and sent it to every contact on her phone.
Sounds crazy, right? But this is exactly what some loan apps in India are doing. And here in Kenya, it's not that bad, but they have other tactics. These apps shame and harass people just to squeeze money out of them. In this video, we expose how loan apps in Kenya and India prey on desperate citizens and turn their struggles into millions in profit. Stick around till the end to see how loan apps in India are worse than those in Kenya. In Kenya today, the cost of living has gone up and most people struggle with bills and basic needs. Many people don't have a lot of savings or quick access to traditional banks. So when sudden expenses come up like rent, a hospital bill, or just food, many people turn to digital loan apps because they promise instant cash with little paperwork. But these apps often ask for something more dangerous, access to your contacts, your messages, or even your gallery. And once they have that, most people don't realize that they can use it in ways that you will never imagine. Loan apps in Kenya market themselves aggressively with deceitful tactics. Take for example this advert. It shows that when you borrow money, you will repay it with a very small interest. But in reality, the interest is unrealistically high. You get less than you anticipated and pay more than what they advertised. This happens with almost all apps, and anytime the government tries to set rules for these companies, they somehow find a loophole. Lately, they have adopted a strategy like the one in India, where they send you a message telling you that you have been approved for a loan. The messages and adverts on social media are all designed to target desperate Kenyans who are pushed into the arms of loan apps hoping for a quick relief. But instead of help, many find themselves trapped, shamed, harassed, and threatened when they can't pay back on time. What looks like a lifeline quickly turns into a nightmare. Once you download the app, they ask you to fill in simple details like your name, ID number, and emergency contacts. Before you get the loan, you must accept their terms and conditions and give the app special permissions such as access to your contacts and messages. The truth is that you're only supposed to provide 2 emergency contacts, and those should be the only people they are allowed to contact. After you fill in these details, they approve your loan, but the terms are very unfair. For example, if your loan limit is 2,000 shillings, they only send you about 1,300 shillings. The other 700 is taken as a so-called service fee. On top of that, you have to repay around 2,100 Kenya shillings. If you calculate carefully, their profit is around 800 shillings, roughly 62% interest in just 1 month, which equals around 700% in 1 year. These rates are extremely high, unrealistic, and predatory. To make things worse, they usually give you only 1 or 2 weeks to repay. Most people know the risks, but because they are desperate, they accept the loan and the money is sent straight to their M-Pesa. After you get your loan and complete your 1 or 2 weeks repayment period, the phones and messages start coming. Some people have even complained that they don't even wait for the period you agreed on to end before they start contacting you. Some claim that even after they repay the loans in full, they still continued receiving calls asking for money. Some people say that these lenders keep raising the repayment amount, trapping borrowers in a cycle that feels endless, as if the debt can never be repaid in full. When people delay or miss payments, they are bombarded with endless calls and text messages, some which are rude and threatening. These apps don't just stop there, they go as far as calling family members, close friends, or even a person's boss to embarrass them and force repayment. This public shaming creates fear, damages reputations, and puts borrowers under huge emotional stress, all because of small loans that often come with unfair terms.
Wow. Sijui kama kuna mtu ameshaimaliza kulipa hizi malon za Mogo. Juzi nilikuwa curious ya juu I had something nilikuwa nalipa for like 3 years na nililipa ikafika point wakaniambia wanaweka interest na dollars. So kuweka interest na dollars, the money is different from the actual price yenye tulikuwa nayo kwa agreement. Sijui kama kuna mtu amewahi maliza kulipa Mogo. Kama umemaliza manze unitext sasa nikuulize unafanya kazi huko ama unajuana na hawa juu manze, no way, there is no way utaweza maliza hizo vitu, like for real.
Hii nayo ni warning. Enda ukope pesa mali kwingine kote, lakini kwa hawa watu wawili usijaribu kwenda kukopa pesa kutoka kwao. Utakufa stress bure. Watu wa kwanza najiita Mogo Finance.
Kuna financing company inaitwa Mogo. Sijui ni Mogo ama Mogo, whatever you wanna call it. Wewe unadili na kufinance na kuuliza kama uko na logbook ama kama unataka kununua gari ama unataka kuchukua ndudhi uchukue kwao na mkopo ulipe pole pole. This financing company inaua wa Kenya. This financing company inatuma young men into depression, self-destruction, ya kutumia madawa kwa sababu madeni yao yako with so much hidden fees.
In India, once you default, things get brutally messy. It starts with endless phone calls, and not just you, but your family, where the collectors yell non-stop insults. They have hundreds of phone numbers, so even if you block one, another one will immediately call. They shame you to every single person in your contact list, and when that doesn't break you, they take it to the next level. They steal photos from your gallery, Photoshop your face into naked bodies, and make it look like you're doing shameful things. Then they send these fake images to everyone you know until you are crushed, desperate, and forced to find money to repay them. Reports have shown victims that have fallen into depression, and some have even taken their own lives after their reputations and dignity were destroyed by these apps. Things got so bad in India that the government had to intervene. Let's just hope that apps in Kenya never adopt this strategy.
Most calls are polite. But if you don't pay on time, things start to get nasty. Rohan's new colleagues were brazen about the tactics they used.
हम लोग ऐसा सा गाली देते जो कि कोई सोच भी नहीं सकता काम से फोन निकल जाए सुन के और हमारे प्रोफेशन में तो भैया गालियाँ यहाँ होती है हमारे लिए गालियाँ 52,000 का लोन लिया 52,000 कर देना इन्हें पता से पूरा चिट्टा किट्टा है हमारे पास पूरा सब कुछ है.
In the last 4 years, more than 60 Indians took their lives as a result of these loan apps. Authorities took notice and decided to go after these rogue companies. Police have filed cybercrime cases against companies and their agents while also removing these apps from the App Store. In Kenya, similar steps were taken to help protect innocent citizens. The central bank has tightened rules, and the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner has fined several companies for harassing borrowers and misusing data. Regulations introduced in 2022 by the Central Bank of Kenya has helped, and reports of debt shaming have dropped by around 75%. But rogue apps are still out there, and many people are still suffering. The way it works is simple. Whenever the government cracks down on these loan apps, many of them shut down and go into hiding. But after a while, they always come back, and 2025 has seen their return in massive numbers. If strong action is not taken, they will keep exploiting citizens without fear. That's why so many people are complaining about debt collectors right now. If you read through comments online, you will find shocking testimonies of how these apps trap people in clever and cruel ways. Somehow they always find loopholes to escape government rules. And it's not just the apps. Many lending companies without apps are even worse, using the same dirty tricks to make easy money from desperate people. So the next time you see an ad for an instant loan, think twice. It might cost you far more than your money. What seems like quick help can easily destroy your privacy, your peace, or even your life. The safest choice is to protect yourself before it's too late. Think twice before downloading these apps. Never give away permissions you don't understand, and always look for safer legal options. Your safety, your dignity, and your future are worth far more than any quick loan.